are you, everyone in the world and Christians? This is the Bushido channel. An old man who lives in the countryside of Japan, which boasts a history of thousands of years, or even tens of thousands of years. Japan has a spirit of Bushido. There is a samurai spirit. There is Yamato soul. Today's Japanese seem to have forgotten that spirit. But that spirit is alive in the depths of their hearts. It is an eccentric channel that analyzes world-famous paintings with such a Bushido spirit. Thank you. I have solved the unsolved mysteries of Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, the Annunciation, Virgin of the Rocks, and the Baptism of Christ. These are probably the four most important paintings of Leonardo da Vinci. These four works are works that require solving a mystery. If you do not solve the mystery, the meaning of this work will be halved. If you do not solve it as a mystery, you will not understand the philosophy and thought of Leonardo da Vinci. By the way, I would like to introduce Mona Lisa today. You will say, isn't this work important? I think this work is important, but the quality of the mystery is different from the other four works. Let's watch this Mona Lisa carefully this time. Well, here I have to explain to you. I have to explain why I was drawn into the world of painting. I have lived a life unrelated to art for over 40 years. I have been working for the company for over 40 years. I retired at the age of 60 and retired. In the extreme, I feel like I was starting a life of waiting for death. While I was fine, I was thinking of doing what I liked and killing time to live. I lived a lethargic life. At one point, I was searching the internet thinking that I would like to see some of the world's best paintings online to kill time. I didn't decide what to look for when I said to search for world-famous paintings. So I chose Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa. After all, the world's masterpiece is Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa, the most famous painting in the world. There is nothing deeply meaningful. Recently, the Louvre Museum's Mona Lisa is put in a glass case and you can't get close to it. Of course, I'm an old man living in the countryside of Japan, so I don't have the money or the will to go to France. So I decided to visit the homepage of the Louvre Museum. That was the big burn moment of my life. The first life is meaningless. The second life has become my life itself. Let's reproduce the moment at that time. On the homepage of the Louvre Museum, there's a project called Masterpieces of the World Scene with a magnifier. Select Mona Lisa from them. You can observe it from corner to corner as if you were looking at it with a magnifying glass. It's a great project. I enjoyed Mona Lisa to my heart's content. At that time I found it. It is a hidden character of Mona Lisa's clothes. Hidden letters and pictures in the wrinkles of Mona Lisa's right arm clothing. I doubted my eyes. I thought it was a mischief at the Louvre Museum. I could recognize it as a character. But at that time, I didn't know what it was written. There was also a hidden picture. It is a hidden picture like a skull like a spider. I was excited. Since such clearly hidden pictures and hidden characters are drawn, I thought that a well-known art scholar and art historian was already studying, so I searched the net. I searched for all the words I could think of. I couldn't find an article about the letters and hidden pictures. No way, it's impossible for an old man in the country to happen to discover Mona Lisa. Was the world blind for 500 years? That shouldn't be the case. My heart shook. Perhaps a global discovery. I gradually began to think that the Da Vinci Code was a discovery that was likely to fly somewhere. It happened about 3 years ago. At that time, I had nothing to do with the Bushido spirit. There may have been a desire to become famous. I made a video in a hurry to keep a record of the first discoverer. Thinking about it now, I was a stupid person. If you have time, please look for hidden letters and hidden pictures of Mona Lisa on the homepage of the Louvre Museum. By the way, I was ecstatic about the discovery of this character and the discovery of hidden pictures. From the perspective of Bushido, it was an embarrassing act. I tried to analyze the meaning of this character by force. I knew that Leonardo da Vinci's manuscript was written in mirror writing, so I flipped it. Leonardo da Vinci's late life clue up in the Memoir du clue up even though he hasn't analyzed it properly. Hidden picture appears in Leonardo da Vinci's drawings. I had a selfish imagination that it might be the skull of an old woman. I hurriedly delivered the video because it would be a worldwide discovery. But don't worry, there was no reaction from the world at all. That may have been good. I'm a little calm. I showed this part to my family and posted it on Facebook. However, no one said that it looked like letters. But I am confident. This is a letter. People think so when they think of it as a wrinkle of clothes. Wrinkles are wrinkles. Characters are characters. I learned that humans are believable animals. feel like I learned to watch innocently. That was also the reason why I became aware of the spirit of Bushido. That's fine. Someday I came to think like this. There is no need to give meaning to this character. It doesn't matter what is drawn in the hidden picture. All that matters is whether it looks like a letter. That was Leonardo da Vinci's invitation. I thought I was the first person to receive an invitation from Leonardo da Vinci. This may also be called my belief. Then that's fine. Your belief is wrinkles or wrinkles. My belief is only wrinkles or letters. I once left Mona Lisa. I freed my mind. I decided to see it as it is. I learned a lot from nature. Over the next few years, I was able to study Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, the Annunciation, Virgin of the Rocks, and the Baptism of Christ, and put together my own discoveries. It is not the purpose to be praised separately. I don't think about becoming famous or making money at all. I realized that my mission was only to open the door to the world of Leonardo da Vinci's labyrinth, which hadn't been opened for 500 years. This video will only explain why I was brought back to the world of art. In the next video I will analyze the secret of Mona Lisa's painting. This time, it will be Mona Lisa Part 1 analyzed by Bushido. Thank you for watching so far. Stay tuned for the next time. Goodbye.